So, I just came to tell you guys today about our ATI Comprehensive Exam that we had. So, we first had the ATI Comprehensive Exam, I think on the 18th of this month, April 18th. We had the first exam. During the exam, I'm probably 30 questions in, right? And then everybody's ATI crashes, the whole system crashes. And so basically we was there waiting for 45 minutes for them to fix the problem or whatever. And so 45 minutes we're sitting there and the time is still running. We let the teachers know, our time is still running. Should we exit out? What should we do? So they were like, no. Well, our teacher was like, no, don't exit out because we don't know if you're going to be able to get back in, and then they were on the phone with the ATI people, and I guess they told them that they would give us our time back from what was taken off during that 45 minutes or more. I think it was more than 45 minutes that we were waiting. So they finally get the system back up. We start back on our test, and we start back in on our test, and I'm like, okay, the time didn't change. I'm like, maybe it's just not gonna quit on us. It's not gonna just quit on us when we get to the end or whatever. So get to the end, I still got 20 questions left, and it kicks me out. And there was another girl in there. It kicked her out too, and she had more questions than me left. So it was just, I'm just like, okay, what are we gonna do? So we go talk to some other teachers, and they're just like, okay, they just had a staff meeting or whatever to try to come up with a solution that they thought was reasonable, that was fair for everybody. And they just told us, don't worry about it, go study for your unit exam, we'll figure it out and we'll email you about it tomorrow and everything. So I'm like, okay, well, my the test didn't actually submit when it kicked me out, so my teacher actually submitted it, and I was 2 points away from 2 points away from the score that I needed in order to not have to retake the test. And then I still had 19 questions left. But then another thing was, they were they don't know which, we had 30 built-in test questions, 30 questions that didn't count against us. So they don't know, do ATI mix it up, put it at the end, put them all at the beginning? They don't know that. So we're just okay, I'm I don't know. I don't want to have to retake the whole dang on exam. I didn't want to have to retake the whole exam when I know, if that's mixed up, I could have got 2 more questions out of that 19 questions, right? Okay. So they emailed us the next day, and they're just basically that if you did not get the score that you need, then you have to retake the test. I'm like, okay, that makes sense for people that actually was able to finish their test, but for us that did not get to finish our test, I didn't think that was fair. So I'm so I email my teacher, one of our instructors, and I'm just even the people that didn't get to finish it, we have to go and retake the whole test, 180 questions. It's a stressful test. I did not want to have to retake the test again. So she's like, yeah, unfortunately, that's, that we had to retake it or whatever. I was really upset about it. I was really upset because y'all don't know how many practice questions, how much, preparing I did for that test. And then it was you had to wait another, we had to wait until it was on the 18th. Then we just retook it yesterday on the 29th. So I was really frustrated. But I mean, it wasn't really their fault. So it wasn't their fault, not really, but it was not their fault that the system crashed. So they did give us an attempt to retake the first attempt. This didn't count as our second attempt. This counted as another first attempt. And we got a whole different test and everything like that. Had to retake it. So Yes, so I retook it yesterday and I passed. Thank goodness, because I did not want to have to retake it before graduation, honestly. So yes, I retook it yesterday. I passed. I got it all done in time. And so now all I have left is one unit exam and then finals, and then, you know, my Spanish homework and stuff. I got Spanish homework and another Spanish exam. I think one more Spanish exam left. And then it'll be time for graduation. Yes. I'm so ready. Y'all don't know. So yeah, that was my little ATI comprehensive little spat that the whole system crashed, took our time from us. We had to end up retaking the whole thing. The good thing about it is, you know, we only had to do remediation on that first exam that we had. We didn't have to redo we don't have to do the remediation also on this second one that we took at the first attempt. So as far as that goes, ATI goes, I'm done with ATI until we have our NCLEX preparation ATI session, which is after graduation. We got to come back to school for 3 days after graduation. So when you're done, you're not done, okay? But what is it? I think we got 3 weeks now. Oh no, we got like 2 weeks left. 2 weeks, 2 days. Yes. It's almost time. Sorry, I'm really excited. But yeah, so right now I'm at going to meet with for an interview. Yeah, I'm going to meet for an interview. So yeah, I'm done with ATI. Like I said, we have the one final, and as far as nursing school goes, we have the one unit exam and one final left, and then it'll be time for graduation. So I just wanted to come and talk to y'all and tell y'all about my little ATI incident. I can't like tell you what questions were on there or anything like that because it's against the rules. I think doing the practice ATI questions really helped. So I think y'all should do those. Make sure you're reading the rationales. Don't just do them because they're not the same questions that you see from that, what you're practicing on and what you're getting on the test. It's not the same questions, okay? So make sure you're reading your rationales, understanding what you're getting wrong and what you're getting right so you can remember those, so you can actually learn the information, know the information, not just memorizing questions. So yeah, I just did a whole bunch of practice ATI questions. Honestly, our instructors were kind enough to open up the extra practice resources and stuff for us to do. So that was it. So I guess I'll catch you guys later. Please subscribe, like, comment, turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Until next time, see you guys later. So dangerous, I get this rush.